Welcome, deep divers. Today we're casting off into a story that might sound like pure whimsy at first.
Yeah, definitely has that feel.
It's called The Kayak That Talked to Fish. But trust me, beneath the surface of this girl Maya's journey on Crystal Lake, there's, well, a whole load of really deep insights.
For anyone looking to really understand things, yeah.
Mm.
And maybe get information a bit faster.
Exactly. It's this enchanting tale, right? A bright red kayak that doesn't just float, it talks.
And translates fish language.
Can you imagine what hidden knowledge might be just, swimming around down there waiting for you to just listen?
Hmm.
So our source for this deep dive is that story, The Kayak That Talked to Fish. It's about this girl, Maya, and her, well, truly magical journey.
It is.
Mhm.
And while it's got this delightful kind of lighthearted feel,
Right.
we really see it as like a vibrant parable. It's packed with lessons that are incredibly relevant today.
Especially with the constant stream of information we're all trying to navigate.
Indeed. And look, our mission here isn't just to, tell you the story again.
Hmm.
No. We're trying to pull out these universal principles, things about communication, how we learn stuff, even how we build better communities.
That's key.
Because think about it, we're all drowning in information overload sometimes, right?
Oh, tell me about it.
And this story, surprisingly, offers a really fresh angle on finding and valuing those crucial insights.
Especially from places you wouldn't expect.
Exactly. We're going to explore how what seems like just, silly chatter can actually hide really important secrets.
And how listening to all sorts of different voices actually makes groups, communities, whatever, just better.
Measurably better, yeah.
So, okay, the quick version. Maya gets this magic kayak. It helps her understand the fish in Crystal Lake.
She listens to them.
She listens.
Oh.
And because of that, she figures out how to map the lake, making it safer, more fun for everybody. We're going to unpack the, honestly, surprising and really practical lessons hidden in this seemingly simple story.
Should be good.
Okay, let's dive in. Maya's first trip out on Crystal Lake. Picture this. Golden summer morning, she climbs into her bright red kayak, ready to go.
Standard lake day, seems like.
Until it isn't. The kayak just speaks, says good morning,
Wow, okay.
and then the real kicker, I can also translate fish language.
And Maya's reaction.
Just totally thrilled. I mean, wouldn't you be?
Probably a bit stunned first, but yeah, thrilled. What's fascinating there, though, isn't just the magic itself.
What is it?
It's how quickly she accepts it. She just embraces it immediately.
That's true. No hesitation.
Right. Think about how often, in our world, we get a new tool or some radical new idea.
Yeah.
And our first reaction is often skepticism.
Yeah.
Like, nah, that can't work.
Definitely. We doubt
Right.
first.
But Maya doesn't. She just leans right into the opportunity.
Yeah.
And that really sets the stage for a whole different kind of learning experience.
So the kayak isn't just a boat.
No, it's more like a metaphor, right? For any method, or even just a mindset that lets us tap into information we couldn't get before. Or maybe information we just overlooked.
That's a really important distinction. It's less about the impossible talking kayak
Right.
and more about the mindset, that openness, because once she has that, boom, the information starts flowing.
Exactly. The story says, as they glide, the water just fills with voices.
Yeah, minnows shouting, race you to the lily pads.
Yeah. And a wise old catfish muttering about the muddy bottom.
Tickles my whiskers. And even trout singing about worms.
It's quite the chorus.
Yeah.
And this immediately brings up that whole idea of noise versus signal.
Oh, yeah, big one.
Something we all grapple with constantly. Because at first Maya just listens and giggles. The story calls it silly chatter.
And isn't that what we do? We get bombarded with data, opinions, little bits of conversation.
Everywhere, all day.
And it's so easy to just write a lot of it off as well. Silly chatter, background noise.
It is easy
Yeah.
and tempting. But that parallel is powerful. Like you're trying to understand a new market, maybe,
Okay.
and you get all these random consumer comments or little bits of industry gossip.
Dismiss it as noise.
Often, yeah. But Maya's story suggests that's exactly where the deeper stuff might be hiding.
So the challenge isn't just noticing the noise, it's developing a filter.
Kind of, yeah. An internal filter. How do you tell the difference between, say, a genuine customer pain point and just like someone's personal taste they're complaining about?
Right. That's hard.
It is. But Maya's patience gives us a clue. She sticks with it. Consistent, prolonged engagement. That lets the pattern start to emerge from what first looked like chaos.
Stay engaged. Don't just tune out.
Exactly. It's not enough to just hear it all. The real work is getting good at discerning what matters. And for Maya, that shift happens because she kept listening.
She realized it wasn't all silly chatter.
No. She realized the fish were sharing important stuff.
Yeah.
Those little minnows, the ones you might ignore. They were actually warning her about hidden rocks near the surface.
Ah, okay. Hazards.
And the wise old catfish, slow and steady, he showed her where the water was deepest and safest.
Core knowledge.
And the trout, with their bubbly song, they mentioned a sunken log. Turns out it was a cool underwater playground.
So opportunities, too. It wasn't just one type of info.
Precisely. Each seemingly trivial comment held a piece of the lake's bigger picture.
This is where it gets really interesting for anyone trying to, get up to speed quickly and deeply on something. The source points out these different fish offer different kinds of knowledge. The minnows, fast, easily missed, give warnings about dangers, those little details that can trip you up.
Right, the tactical stuff on us.
Yeah, then the catfish, the deep dweller, gives the fundamental safety knowledge, the core reliable info, stability.
The foundational knowledge.
And the trout, playful, innovative, they reveal opportunities, fun, discovery, untapped potential.
It's like an ecosystem of insight, isn't it? If you map that onto, say, a project team or a research group, or even just a community.
Okay, how?
Well, the minnows might be your newest team members.
Yeah.
Or maybe angry customers on Twitter. They might spot fundamental problems or new issues that the experienced people miss.
Because they're too close to it, or stuck in old ways.
Could be. Then the catfish are your seasoned experts, right?
Yeah.
Deep institutional knowledge. They guide you towards the stable, proven paths.
Got it.
And the trout. Maybe they're the creative types, the innovators, the people who think outside the box or bring ideas from other fields. They show you where the unexpected growth or fun might be.
So every species brings something vital and unique.
Indispensable, yeah.
Yeah.
You need all of them for a full picture.
So it's not just about opening your ears, it's about appreciating that different voices give you different kinds of critical information.
Exactly.
And that silly chatter from the minnows about lily pads, that might be right next to where they mention the hidden rocks.
You have to listen to the whole thing. The context matters. The implicit stuff.
Even the bits that seem random or disconnected.
Which is why that active, engaged listening, even to the surface noise, is just paramount.
Okay, so she listens, she learns, and then comes the next really crucial part.
The action.
Right. The source says, together, Maya and her kayak mapped out the whole lake.
Mapped it out, marking safe paths for swimmers, fun spots for divers.
And peaceful corners where the fish wanted privacy.
That last part's interesting, too.
It is. But first, the mapping itself. It's not just passive listening anymore.
No, it's active synthesis, application. She didn't just hear the secrets. She organized them, made something useful.
Let's really dig into that. The kayak translates, right? Raw data feed. But Maya does the mapping, the synthesis. That says a lot about the human role, doesn't it? Making sense of it all.
Absolutely. The magic tool gives the input, but the user still needs judgment, empathy, interpretation.
To make it meaningful. It's like having a super powerful AI crunching data.
Yeah.
You still need to ask the right questions, set it up right, build the framework to make the output actually useful, actionable. Maya's brain provided the algorithm here.
That's a great way to put it. And notice who the map serves.
Okay.
Safe paths for swimmers. That's practical safety, accessibility.
Right. Basic need.
Fun spots for divers. That's recreation, discovery, human enjoyment.
Added value.
And peaceful corners where the fish wanted privacy. That shows respect for the ecosystem itself, acknowledging everyone's needs, even the non-human ones.
That is interesting. It's not just about exploiting the resource.
No, it's holistic. It's about creating a system that works for everyone, not just a few. Understanding value comes in different forms.
And then the final step, the payoff.
Sharing it.
When she returned to shore, Maya shared her discoveries with the other campers.
Making the lake safer and more fun for everyone. That's the transformation.
Individual insight becomes a community asset. Personal discovery becomes public good.
And that really hammers home the vital role of sharing knowledge. What good is finding all this stuff if you keep it to yourself?
Right. It loses so much potential value.
Maya didn't hoard her map. She gave it away.
Yeah.
And that act transformed the whole experience of the lake for everyone.
It really shows how knowledge is most powerful when it's understood, applied.
And shared. Especially shared for the collective benefit.
You know, the source material has this little section, what kids will learn, but honestly, it applies to all of us.
Often the case with good stories.
First, it says, The importance of listening to others, even those different from us.
Cornerstone stuff. Collaboration, empathy, innovation. It all starts there.
Yeah, if Maya only listened to the loud trout, she misses the rocks from the minnows, the deep spots from the catfish.
You have to fight that urge to just listen to the familiar voices, or the ones that sound loudest or most important.
And that applies way beyond a lake, obviously.
Or absolutely. Any complex system, a company facing disruption, a research field dealing with something new, a community in crisis. You've got different species with different viewpoints, different concerns, different knowledge. Ignore any, and you've got blind spots.
Like companies dismissing the early internet as silly chatter.
Perfect example. They ignored the minnows in the tech world and got left behind. The more diverse the voices you actually listen to,
The better your understanding of the whole system.
exactly. More complete, more robust.
Okay, second point from the source. How teamwork and sharing knowledge make communities better.
Reinforces Maya sharing the map. The kayak was the tool, fish were the sources.
But her decision to compile it and hand it out, that was the teamwork bit, making everyone benefit.
Collective intelligence, right, amplified by one person's initiative. Think about open source software.
Good one. Or scientific collaboration.
These big leaps don't happen in isolation. They build on shared knowledge, collective effort.
So it makes you wonder, what are our maps in our own work or lives?
Good question. Is it a shared database? A regular meeting where you deliberately listen to the minnows? A feedback system that actually encourages quiet voices?
It's not enough just to get the info.
No, you need a way to share it, integrate it, break down the silos. Otherwise, great insights just stay secrets, less powerful.
And the final point they highlight. Nature is full of voices and lessons if we pay attention.
This one's broader, almost philosophical.
But still relevant. It means the world around us, nature, markets, tech systems, human behavior, it's all constantly communicating.
There are patterns, signals, deep insights just waiting.
If we adopt that curious, listening mindset, like Maya.
Yeah. It suggests knowledge isn't always in neat reports. Sometimes it's in the quiet hum of the system itself.
So the magical kayak is really just a stand-in.
A proxy, yeah. For any method or tech or just a mental shift that lets us tune into those voices.
Could be data analytics finding patterns.
Or ethnographic research, really watching users.
Negative feedback loops.
Or just committing to actually talk one-on-one with everyone on your team. The magic isn't the tool.
It's the willingness to engage.
Yes, with those previously unheard voices. And the patience to sift through what seems like noise.
What really strikes me is how easily Maya could have just stopped at giggling at the fork, never realizing the gold mine of information right there. How often do we do that? Dismiss stuff as silly chatter or irrelevant.
And miss crucial insights. Probably more often than we'd like to admit.
It really challenges our assumptions about where good information comes from.
That's the core of it, isn't it? Developing that internal kayak, that ability to hear the value in the noise.
It takes openness, humility.
Definitely. Acknowledging wisdom can pop up anywhere. The quietest voice, the newest person, the craziest sounding idea might just hold the key.
So we need to actively seek them out.
I think so. Don't just wait for them to shout loudest. Or worse, dismiss them before they even speak.
It also flips the script on knowledge only coming from, like, traditional authorities.
Yeah. In Maya's lake, the minnows and trout are just as vital as the wise old catfish.
So in our world, feedback from frontline staff could be as crucial, maybe even more timely, than the view from the top.
Or those tiny trends spotted by early adopters signal a huge shift, while the big players are still looking backwards.
And that privacy for the fish thing you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, it's noteworthy. It suggests listening isn't just about extraction. It's about boundaries, respect.
Building trust.
Exactly. Which makes future listening even better. A healthy community respects all its members, even the quiet ones who just need their space.
It's about making sure all voices feel heard and valued, even if they aren't loud.
Creating a richer ecosystem, basically, whether it's a real lake or a knowledge community.
Maya's journey really transformed that lake from just water to this well-understood shared space for everyone.
It's a fantastic testament to active, empathetic listening and the amazing ripple effects when we hear beyond the surface.
Wow, what a journey we've taken just talking about Maya and her kayak.
It's a surprisingly deep little story.
We started with her just being amazed, then she moves from giggling at the fish
to recognizing real secrets in their chatter.
And finally, using that listening to make the lake better for everyone, safer, more fun.
The takeaways are pretty profound, actually.
Yeah, true understanding isn't just hearing, it's listening to all of it. The whispers, the shouts, the songs.
And weaving it together.
Right. And the power of teamwork, sharing what you learn, plus that idea that any complex system, it's talking to us if we pay attention.
And if we bring this back to you, listening right now, that core lesson holds true everywhere.
Every voice matters.
Every voice, big or small, loud or quiet, it matters. When we really listen, we learn incredible things. And when we share what we learn, everyone benefits.
So we challenge you. Think about the fish language in your own world.
Yeah, in your job, your team, your community. What's the chatter you might be dismissing?
What crucial insights could be hidden in there?
What hidden rocks, problems waiting to happen, or what deepest, safest waters, solid opportunities could you find just by tuning in more carefully to those overlooked perspectives?
Think about it. Maya and her kayak mapped Crystal Lake for swimmers, divers, even the fish's privacy, a whole shared resource. So what map could you create or maybe improve in your own life or work?
By actively seeking out and valuing every single voice, even the quietest ones.
What aha moments are just waiting there right beneath the surface if you just knew how to listen.